Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'll be doing another get ready with me video, and this is the look that I will be doing today. I actually got a few new things as usual. You know, when I pass by Sephora, I can't not go in. It's like Sephora and you just gotta go in. So I made a beeline for Sephora and I got a few things. I got a new palette, which is what I'm using for my eyes today. I also bought a new face powder, which is like amazing. I feel like I need another one like tonight. I feel like I need a backup. But anyway, so you will see those two things in action in this video. And it's also quite chatty, so please get something to eat, get a drink of water, coffee, because it's a long video. And I'm gonna be talking about my giveaway coming up, so if you want to skip forward, that story is towards the end of the video, but you know, I would love it if you can stay for the rest of the video. I also have, what else? Talking about a little bit about my Q&A that's gonna come up. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my book journaling as well. So you know, it's quite a chatty video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if any of you are not subscribed, I hope you guys are subscribed. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, let's get to it. I've got my skincare on already, and you know, if you've seen my other get ready with me videos, I usually use the same thing, my SK2 and then the Sisley oil and then with the moisturizer. So I'm gonna go straight into primer because it's really hot outside. If I could just show you how freaking hot it is outside. My eyes are like this. I'm using a primer with SPF. This is from Laura Mercier, the foundation primer with SPF 30. So this is gonna be my base. I can hardly open my eyes, I'm like this. Anyway, I'm trying to get into primer more because I do notice that when I use primer, my foundation looks much better throughout the day. But you know, I'm so lazy. It's like an extra step in my routine. So when I'm hardworking, like weekends, I will, you know, make the effort to put a bit of primer. Because you know, I've got to wait another like what, 1 minute? 1 minute, okay, you've got to wait 1 minute for it to settle into the skin. That's a long time. I quite like this particular primer. It reminds me of the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced because it feels very hydrating. It doesn't feel like the other primer that I have, the one from the Rihanna one, the Fenty Beauty. That feels a little bit more like silicone-y. This feels like a moisturizer. So yeah, and it sinks into the skin quite fast. I've decided to put Patrick here today. So cute. You know Patrick? You know this doll that was like really popular back in the day? There used to be like the big Patrick, like super human size one, which I really wanted, but it was so expensive. So this is the only one that I managed to kind of buy. It's so cute. Okay. So cute. Next I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, and this also has SPF. You know, more is better than less. And I featured this in my recent, what video is that? Oh, my favorites video, which I love it. So I think I've already used about half. The problem with this kind of tube is that when you buy it, it's already like this kind of shape and this kind of size. So I don't know, this is my first tube, so I don't know what will happen. Like, how would I know when it's really down here? I guess I can see it. Anyway, so I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna dab it all over my skin. My neighbor's home tends to like open the door like ching chang, all the sound. I don't know, like probably like a billion locks. I normally just smooth the foundation all over my face like this, and I don't need to use a beauty blender. But because my skin has been acting up recently, it's been super dry, even though I've been drinking like a ton of water, a gallon of water every day. My skin is, I don't know, not doing so great. So it's really dry, so I need it to sink into my skin a little bit more. So I'm using a beauty blender. It's absolutely not necessary, especially if you have oily skin or you have good skin like normal. Just use your fingers is good enough, but I find that if I just use my fingers for the past like week, my, the foundation doesn't look very nice. Like, looks a little bit patchy. I don't know whether using natural light gives you a good lighting, because when I look at the viewfinder, it looks okay. And when I kind of edit this video, it looks pretty okay, but I feel like the white light from the sun outside, because this is really just white light. It's very, very bright at the moment. I've got my curtains on, but it's still freaking hot today. I forgot to put a little bit of lip balm. This is just some random lip balm that I got from Spain a couple of years ago. It's just basically Vaseline. Next, I'll be going in with a bit of concealer. I'm too lazy to use any kind of corrector, so just a concealer just to, put a little bit under my eye, on my spots around my nose, because it's a little bit red, and I've got a few spots on my face. So this is from Chanel. Just have it lying around. I'll take my beauty blender at the tip, kind of like. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty contour stick. This is the one from, I don't know, one of the matchsticks, Amber. So I have been quite enjoying this. Not many people show it anymore, but I really like it just to give a little bit of contour around my cheeks here. So one there, one more. That's a really good look. This is the best brush that I've used for contouring, like for blending out contour from Real Techniques. You can get this as a set. I really like this because it's very, very, I don't know, it's very smooth, and it's just the right size to contour with. So just blend that out a little bit into my hairline, my jaw, just bring it up. I don't know, I find that the Rihanna matchsticks are okay. I don't find them really hard to blend. But I think I mentioned in my other Get Ready With Me video, I do think it's because in this weather, cream products are a little bit more soft. I think it's because it's really hot here. I find that I don't have a problem where, people say, it's really dry, it's very hard to blend. I haven't had that problem, and I don't know whether it's because of the weather. The weather here just, it's a little bit easier to work with cream products. Like, look at that, it's so smooth. I didn't have to, like, really rub it out. Next, I'll be putting a little bit to bake under my eyes. This is from La Prairie. This is the powder, what is it called? Cellular Treatment Loose Powder. This is the travel size. I bought the big size and it came with a travel size, and I'm still using the travel size one because usually I would just dig out the powder from La Mer, which it's always on my vanity, but yeah, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. Kind of like, they're a little bit similar. I don't find that one is better than the other. Get a nice big chunk there. Okay, done. That is such a good look. I look so strange. But okay, let's continue. So now I'm just gonna give my eyebrows a little bit of color because I've got some foundation on it. I'm just using this Goof Proof brow pencil from Benefit. Don't really need to shape my eyebrows anymore because I have already embroidered them. So because I've got a bit of foundation on it, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit of color, and that will take me like 10 seconds. Now I'm going to do my eyeshadow, and I actually bought a new palette. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, metallic matte eyeshadow made with 100% natural cocoa and real gold. Whoa. When I saw this in store, I was like, oh, too much shimmery stuff. But I thought that's actually quite nice. So the packaging is, I'm not gonna blind you, but the packaging is really pretty. It's got gold here, like one big slab of gold, and then the standard chocolate bar pattern. And okay, so let's see how am I gonna do this way. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I haven't seen many people talk about this on YouTube yet. I always follow Tara Z Babies. She has like the most amazing makeup collection. Everything she buys, especially her haul, I am like on it. I have to go and check it out. So she actually bought this palette. She also bought the highlighter. I was not so sure about that diamond highlighter. I think the pink base is not so suitable for my skin tone. I mean, like, I'm very yellow, so it's not that suitable. Anyway, so it has this like a base color, then it's got this kind of creamy lighter nude color right here, which is matte, and then this would be a very good kind of like lit, like transition color, more like a very light peanut butter color. It looks very dark on camera, but actually it's pretty light. And then it's got a black here, so 1, 2, 3 mattes, but everything on this side here is all shimmery. So what I want to do is just to kind of like lay kind of like a base, and then all over the lid a shimmer color. And that's the kind of makeup look that I always do. I kind of like just put a base, and right in the like on the lid I just put like some shimmery color, and it kind of, you know, hides all the bad shading and bad blending that I've done, and it looks good. Okay, so quite interested to try it today, so let's get started. Smells of chocolate, so it's very nice. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into this big pan here, which is called Rolling in Dough. So cute, the names. And that, I'm gonna sweep that all over my eyelid. Give it a base. It's kind of like just lighter than my skin tone color, and give me like a smooth base to start with. I love Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. I have most of them actually. I have oh no, sorry, I've only got 3. I've got the chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and then this one. I haven't bought the peaches because I think that color doesn't really suit me. Then what else did they come out with? They came out with a few, like the heart-shaped ones. I missed that, actually. I missed that, so it's okay. I might come out with something else later. I'm gonna go in with this color here, which is another matte color, and it's called So Bougie. And then I'm gonna sweep all over my eyelid as well, and kind of focusing the color more at the corner of the eye, but then anything else that's left on my brush, I'm going to sweep it all over the eyelid, but more at the corner and into the crease right there. Okay, so the other hand and the other side. So anyway, as you guys know, I've been trying to change my content a little bit, so I wanted to start a Q&A video and, you know, get questions from you guys and do a video where I'm, you know, interacting with you, answering your questions. Normally when you ask me questions on, let's say on my YouTube or my Instagram, I do try and answer to you guys individually, but I do notice some of the questions, I guess it's useful for everyone else to know. So I want you guys to do me a favor and put your questions, any kind of question, you know, it could be about handbags, it could be about makeup, it could be about my traveling, it could be anything, you know, within reason, and put it in this video, in the description, in the comments below, so that I can have all the questions in one video. It will make it much easier for me, rather than, you know, me going all my other videos and pulling out questions. I think I want to start that, you know, when I have a get ready with me video, I will ask you guys questions, or maybe on my Instagram, I will post it there as well. And I can kind of gather maybe, what, 10 questions in a video, and then, you know, that would get my Q&A video series started. I don't know, if you guys don't mind, like, if you totally think, nah, I don't want her to do any Q&A videos, then don't put any questions, you know. But if I get enough questions in this video, and, you know, if I can answer them all, I will definitely do a get ready with me video, a chit chat Q&A video coming up soon, right? So, you know, put your questions in the comments down below and I will definitely check it out. So now I've got a little brownie base going. So now I'm going to go in with the darker shade, which is Cocoa Truffle. And I'm going to change to another brush. This is the Wayne Goss 06 brush. It's a flat brush. I think it's Blue Squirrel. Kind of reminds me of the MAC 217 brush, but this is so much like softer. I love it. So I'm going to go in with Chocolate Truffle. Just a little bit. And now I'm just going to focus that on the corner of my eye into the crease. And that's basically my base, so let's do this. Ah, the sun has gone away again. So I'm gonna start off at the outer corner, like here, right there, and then kind of slowly sweep it in circular motions, and then into the crease. Yep, just focusing on the outer corner right here. So, and it's quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot. Just a little bit, and I'm just sweeping it, whatever I've got left on my brush, into the crease, but keeping it more on the outer corner right there. Nice. Okay, so then I'm gonna do the other side with my other hand, which is not the best, but you know. Okay, let's do this. So same thing at the corner right there, and then just go circular motions right at this part. Okay, then I'm just gonna take a clean brush and kind of like just clean up the outer edges a little bit so that it is all blended in and there are no harsh edges, like what Jaclyn Hill says, no harsh edges. And then just make sure it looks smooth. So I can kind of see that I put a little bit too much brown on this eye compared to this eye, and so I've got to kind of, you know, match that. So I'm going to add a little bit more on this eye. I can basically stop here right now. I can just put some eyeliner and, you know, be done with it. But because this palette is all about the shimmer, oh goodness, I don't know which one shall I go for. Color Gold Dip looks so pretty. Let me look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's really pretty. Then they've got this other called Rich Girl, so I'm gonna try that as well. Rich Girl is it's kind of like a metallic, ooh, I don't know, metallic silver. No, it's got a little bit of purple undertone as well. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it is so freaking so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Rich Girl. So I can see there's gonna be a little bit of fallout. It's a little bit chunkier but still pretty smooth. So I'm gonna be using the MAC 242 brush. Get a little bit of MAC Fix Plus on it. Yep, dab that out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in with this color, Rich Girl. And wow, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. And I'm gonna pack that. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my goodness. This is such a pretty palette. Oh, I love it. Okay, then I'm gonna go in a little bit more. And okay, a little bit more Fix Plus. I'm going to go back with the Cocoa Truffle color, the dark color, and just add a little bit more depth to the edges again, because that shimmer kind of like went ham with it. So I've lost a little bit of depth at the corner of my eye. So I'm just going to like tidy that up. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, so I'm done with my eyes. I'm just gonna go in with eyeliner and then I'll be right back. eyes are done. I'm just gonna dust off all of that powder that has been baking there for quite a while. And just get that over my eyes. Okay. So now I'm going to put lashes, and the lashes that I'm going to use are these really old ones actually. This is Riri MAC lashes. Basically they are the, what number is this? I think they sell the regular one, but this is the one with the MAC packaging. Oh, the number has rubbed off. Anyway, I'll put the information in the description box below. But yeah, I'm going to use these. They're slightly brown, a little bit bigger for me, so I have to trim them just a little bit. Oh, I probably could make them work. Okay, so anyway, let's not trim it and let's see how that works. So I gotta wait for this to dry a little bit and get tacky. So anyway, I wanted to tell you guys what is new in my life. Actually, I wanted to share with you this particular thing that I'm doing. So I'm holding this and let it dry. I have started bullet journaling. So got into it last month, well in January, and basically, and I'm really not good at it. I'm not very artistic. I am not like, yeah, I'm not. But I watched a few YouTubers do it, and I kind of like the concept of journaling by bullet points, you know, just having lists, like a list. I thought it's very suitable for me because I don't write anymore. I don't really write like, today I'm going to do this. I write like, you know, pay my bill, pay this, do that. And I thought that's a really good way to keep my life organized. So I have started this bullet journaling for more of things I want to achieve each month, not so much of to-dos and meetings, because I already have my LV agenda for that. So that is my daily meetings, kind of like a to-do. But this kind of to-do, I think it's more for how would you say, it's more for the whole month, like things I wanted to do for the whole month that I didn't have any day that I need to specifically do it for. So I kind of keep two ongoing to-do list. You know what I mean? Like my agenda is for my daily meetings, and if I have something to do for that week and that day, I will kind of remember. But once that week passes, I never flip back to that week. You know what I mean? Like, if let's say I would say pay my bills and I put it on that week, but I forgot to do it, and if I flip over to the next week and I don't repeat that thing, I would kind of forget it for the month already. But for this, I do put like a to-do list for the entire month. So, okay, this is kind of dry, so let me put this on first. So anyway, I had to turn on my ring light because basically the sunlight's gone, and you know, I'm really sorry that the lighting's like up and down, but I was trying to use natural light, which I think it's always the best kind of lighting. Okay, so while this is drying as well, so like one eye, right? But anyway, I've started book journaling, and on top of having kind of like monthly goals and stuff that I want to do, I do my video planning here as well. But I also put this other page called let's see, alright, like this. Ooh, can't see it. Okay, anyway, it's called Things I've Learned. So every month I learn something new. It could be very simple stuff, like maybe I learned a new concept at work, or I learned something about myself, the way I handle people, the way I, maybe somebody gave me a good advice that I thought that I want to remember it. So for example, she's my senior, obviously she's like my boss. She gave me this really good advice, I do know that I listen more, but she said, listen more before answering when we have the meeting. And I thought I did it, but apparently I don't. Like, I tend to jump in to give an answer before I really understand the person's problem. So she'll like say something, and I'm like, I already kind of know what I want to tell her, so I would jump in. But actually, I should have waited another 2 sentences because maybe my answer would have been different. So I always thought I was a good listener, and I am quite a good listener. I don't how do you say, jump to conclusions. But I guess in work I get a little bit more impatient, so, and I want to get my point through, I want to, like, this is the right thing to do. So she gave me this advice and I thought it was really good, and I took a step back. I was like, oh, do I do that? I'm like, okay, I have to stop myself. Then the other thing is that, you know, she said, oh, I've got to put this on before it dries. So now I've got my eyelashes on. So anyway, let me just finish off before I finish talking about my journal. So then there was another thing, is about learn to feel people, take cue from their responses. So it's kind of like in the same meeting. Anyway, I had a lot of meetings, and I don't know, I thought I wanted to tell you guys that I'm doing book journaling, and I thought, I don't know if you guys would be interested to know if I were to do it like maybe add it into my monthly favorites, or if I can do a monthly favorites whereby I can share with you the learnings that I've gained each month. I don't know, are you guys interested in that? Like, I find it's very good for me, because if, let's say, she told me, you know, take cue on people, I'm like, okay, I'll do it. But if I didn't write it down, and I just kind of like, you know, think I could remember it, I might forget it. So by putting it down in this book journal of mine, on top of my to-dos, and I feel like I will remember it, I will check it, I will look back at it as what did I learn for the month. I guess there's a lot of ways to do book journaling. You know, you can make it your own, you can make it into a diary, but I guess the concept is to make it like a list, right? Make it simple for you to just check off things, make sure you get your life in order, and you can, you know, put notes and all. But I've added this additional thing because I wanted it to be also like a little mini diary, things that I learned every month or did experience every month, but make it really quick, like point form, rather than write a diary. Because, you know, I'm not going to write a diary. I'm not a diary person anymore. I used to be, but I find that if I can just put jot a few points, like, you know, like this, like, you know, listen more before answering, and that's like something I have to learn, I have to pick up. So yeah, I have this little page that calls learnings for the month, new discoveries. I've got a to-do, I've got video ideas. So far, you know, I just trying out this style first. I don't know whether it works for me. So far, the things I've learned has, yeah, I've got a couple of things. I've got one thing that I've learned this month. I guess some pages will be more full than the rest. Like, I've got video ideas already. I can't really see it. And then I've got April in. I haven't like filled up every single month, so I just did April yesterday. I like colored April. I don't know if you can see that. It's not that pretty, but you know, I like stationery, so I bought this. This is just a book from Moleskine, and then I got this. Look at that! Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that! It's colored felt pens that I got from Statler. Look at that! I'm such a nerd. Okay, so it's got all the colors, and I want more. I want like, you know, highlighters. I want so many things, but you know, I can go crazy with stationeries, but you know, that's small steps, baby steps. So I need to finish off my makeup, okay? So I've been like talking. I bought this new bronzer from Becca. This is the Sunlit Bronzer, Ipa Nima Sun. So when I saw Kathleen Lights from, you know, yeah, Kathleen Lights, and she was testing out all her favorite YouTubers' makeup. I think it was, yeah, her makeup, and she actually said that she really liked this. She had two. She had like the Bondi Sun and one more. So I tried it in store. I found that one of them was a little bit too light, and then the other one's a little bit too, I don't know, orange? I don't know, yellowish orange. That made me look a little bit dirty. Found that this color, even though it's very pigmented, I just need to dab it like tick, and then just really blend it in. I find like this color suits me quite well. It gives that really nice reddish, like bronzy look. So I'm just gonna show you what I mean by, I'm just gonna tap it, and that's it. That's it. That's enough. Anything more, I can't work with it. So, and then really buff it in. I don't know if it can, oh my god, yeah, you can see it, right? So, just a, like, dab, not just, you know, get that brush, dab it, like that, and then work it in. See? It looks really, oh no, it's very nice. Anyway, so, okay, I'm gonna do the other side. I'm just using this MAC brush, 8. I have a lot of MAC brushes. Then one more dab. I don't know if I'll ever be able to finish this bronzer. Not that I've ever finished any of my makeup, but you know. Oh no. Okay, so that's it. That's all the bronzer that I need. I really like it. It's just that it's so pigmented that I'm very heavy-handed with my makeup. I like to like go in with it, but you know, better not. I'm gonna go in with this highlighter, and this highlighter is old, but I love it. I don't know if you got any of you who have been like maybe watching YouTube for a long time, especially makeup YouTube. This is Amber, what's called Amber Diamond from Christian Dior. It's like the original. It's got all the bricks kind of thing. So pretty, so kind of chunky glitter, but I love it. I probably have to throw it away already, but you know, I keep my makeup, okay? Unless it starts to give me rashes, I will still use it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that. Oh my gosh, that is so chunky, but it's okay. I like it. Oh, yep. Nice. Now to finish off my makeup, I am going to use this Guerlain Meteorites Gold Pearl, and this is actually, I think, a new limited edition packaging. Look at this gold ball. It is gorgeous, but the product is even more gorgeous. I used to have the Meteorites, but I don't know, maybe I didn't know how to use it, or maybe the color just didn't suit me, but this particular set is so suitable for me, or I think it would be very suitable if you got a very yellow undertone, because the gold beads is white, very gold, like yellow gold, and then this kind of more bronzy gold. So pretty. So I'm just gonna use this very fluffy brush. This is a dual fiber brush from MAC, and I'm gonna like ham it all over my face. It's a finishing powder, but my goodness, every time I use this, I feel like I'm having an amazing makeup day. Like my skin looks flawless. Love it. I need to get another one. So good. So anyway, let's get that all over. And it doesn't look glittery. I don't know, where have you not ever been for my life? So I'm going to finish off the look with this lipstick. This is my all-time favorite lipstick, and this is the Tom Ford Bad Lieutenant lipstick, and yes, I love it. So pretty, so pretty. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I probably rambled a little bit, especially about bullet journaling, but I also want to talk about one more thing before I end this video, and basically it's about my giveaway. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I actually did a giveaway a year ago. Actually more than a year ago. I did it in December 2016, right? So about a year ago, and then I think I gave it out on the new year. Can't remember, but anyway, it was a little giveaway. I had three prizes. It was basically makeup. I gave away a little LV item, and then I gave away like a Hello Kitty set, because you know Hello Kitty is like me. I love Hello Kitty. So I actually haven't done one because I promised you guys that I would do a giveaway if I can every year. So I haven't done one last year. Is because towards the end of the year, you know, if you've been following me, especially if you knew, my mom and everything, and I was traveling, so I didn't really put a lot of thought into it. I didn't have time, and also I wasn't really set. I mean, I wanted to apologize that I didn't have the mood to do it. I also was a bit like down. But yes, with the traveling with my mom, and then with traveling again to Japan, I really could not do a proper giveaway. I wanted to make sure I managed to get a lot of stuff for it. So I'm planning to do a giveaway. You know, if it gets delayed a little bit, please forgive me, but I plan to do one maybe for my birthday. So my birthday's next month. I am a March baby, so I'm really excited. I had a huge birthday haul last year. So this year, it's not gonna be a huge birthday haul. I just probably, if you watch my realistic wish list, I will probably just unbox the earrings and maybe one or two things, but nothing like the year before, because that year was like massive. I just went all out. But this year, I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic, control my spending. That's one of my bullet journal goals, control my spending. So I'm gonna be a good girl this year. And yeah, I probably am gonna put together a giveaway with my birthday, so you guys can celebrate with me. I haven't decided what I'm gonna give away, but I do know there will be a couple of things that I always talk about. And I can give you a hint, but I think you would prefer the surprise, right? So anyway, like I said earlier in the video, if you want me to do a Q&A video, please put your questions in the comments down below. It can be anything, like I said earlier. It can be about bags, it can be about makeup, it can be about, you know, my traveling, my work, you know, my fitness. You know, a lot of you guys say I've got big biceps and all that, but it's not like the most firm. I haven't been really good with my gym lately. You can see it from my face. Anytime you see my face a bit chubbier, you know I am eating more than I am exercising. So proof. So anyway, yeah, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments down below. I plan to put them all together and have a Q&A video. So I think that's about it, yeah, for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys all take care, and I'll see you in the next one.